1, 2, and I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up dailies, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Man, what's up with it, family? What's up with it? What's up with it, man? This is indeed the Punch Junkie Podcast. I am indeed, man. I'm indeed. Let me see. What am I doing? There we go. I am indeed your host, man, JuniorTheTruth. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community, man. What's good with you, family, man? Salute to y'all. Salute to the entire Punch Junkie community, man. Salute to everybody falling through, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Dirt Gang, what's good with you, homie? The Brothers UK sprinkling some of that international flavor. You feel me? Sprinkling some of that international flavor in the situation, man. I went off the wrong screen. Let me see. Salute to Lucchini. This is it. What? Lucchini falling from the sky. Let's get rich. What? Salute to you, man. What's up with it, Lou? My BCU family, Big Desmond Kunkendall in the building. What's up with it, Big Des? Salute to you, man. Sam Mac Boxing TV in the building. What's good with you, man? Salute to you. My brother, whatever, man, in the building, putting some of that Ohio flavor in the situation. What's up with you, bro? What's good with you, bro? Star City J, what's happening with you, man? My brother K_G_ in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to KG, man, and salute to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Man, I am indeed JuniorTheTruth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth, JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms. If you're really looking for me, you can come over to punchjunkie.com, follow the trail, man, and join the Punch Junkie Network, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. Be sure to come check us out, man, www.punchjunkie.com. Man, salute to my brother Thomas Few Sr. in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you, man. Hey, man. And once again, go over and visit punchjunkie.com. All the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing. Be sure to come check us out, www.punchjunkie.com. And you can get all your merchandise and everything over there as well, man. Man, I'm still full, man. I'm still very much full from coming off of this weekend, man. The LDBC reunion in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, man. We a time was had, you know what I mean? The time was had. So salute to everybody. I'm definitely glad to be back on this side, man. I'm glad to salute the one-way Renzo, man. He said, inconsistent boxing fan here. What's good? Hey, man, salute, bro. Hey, man, at least you man enough to admit it, bro. At least you man enough to admit it, bro. Because people coming in here, man, they looking and they gonna be appalled that I say this. Like, they gonna be appalled. Like, they gonna have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, man. They're gonna be absolutely appalled, bro. But yeah, so I'm once again still full. Salute to everybody that made it out to the reunion. Shout out to the entire LDBC, man. Salute to Trill Bill Haney, man. Salute to Deontay the Bronze Bomber, Wilder, Young Dev Haney. Just salute to everybody. Wilder and his team, man. Willie Lowe, like salute to everybody. Salute to Tay Jones for sliding through on us, man. Man, I'm not going, because I'll start back thanking everybody and you know all of that stuff too, man. So salute. I want to send a special shout out to my sister Shawa 77. She posted a video last night, man, just you know recalling everything, and I was very deeply touched by her video. So I wanted to send some love to my sister and her husband and her family, man. And I really truly genuinely appreciate it, man. She messed me up. I had to get myself together, but man, salute to the family, man. But now we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead on and get straight to this boxing talk, because I'm not gonna be here long. Not gonna be long, but it's definitely gonna be strong. I got some, man, it's some inconsistency in the air, KG. I'm smelling some inconsistency, and you know when I see some inconsistency, man, I gotta come run into it. I gotta come run into it, man. Like Teddy Atlas said, we're firemen. I'm a fireman. We're firemen. Firemen, we run to the fire. You gotta go run to the fire. We're firemen. Yeah, I'm a fireman. Hey, man. So it's been no secret that I have been one of the people campaigning, and I've been one of the very few people campaigning for Jaron Boots Ennis to leave 147 pounds, to leave that weight class and go up to 154 pounds and follow the big fights at 154. By the big fights, I do mean, dare I say, Terence Bud Crawford, dare I say, Errol Spence Jr., dare I say, Sebastian Fundora, dare I say, Tim Sue, dare I say, Jamel Charlo, dare I say, Erickson Lubin, dare I say, what's my boy name? Banana J Rosario. Anybody and everybody that's been at that 154-pound mix, dare I say, any and everybody. Jaron Boots Ennis should go and hoist himself in the mix at 154-pound, the 154-pound division, which has commonly been known as the most competitive division in the sport of boxing for the better part of probably the last 5 to 6 years. I do not feel, and I've been on here and I've been on this campaign and I've really been on it, standing on this island damn near by myself. It's been a few of us, but there's nothing to gain at 147. And by the time he gets done collecting all of the Sonic the Hedgehog coins at 147 pounds, all of those big fights that he's looking for at 154 will be gone. And then he'll have to go to 154 and restake his claim and start all over. No. I am under the impression, or I am under the thought process that he needs to go to 154 now. He couldn't get those dudes at 147. Okay, cool. Go ahead on, leverage your championships at 147 to get yourself up in rankings at 154 pounds and pursue those fights. Now, when I say that, everybody jumped on my case and said, nah, Boots ain't ready for Bud. Boots ain't ready for Bud. Boots ain't ready for Bud. Ain't no way. Bud don't need to fight Boots. Bud don't need to fight Boots. Boots ain't ready for Bud. There's no reason. You can't make Bud fight Boots. Bud can fight who he wants to. Bud don't need to fight Boots, and so on and so forth. Man, salute to Terence Bud Crawford. My pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. Salute to Terence Bud Crawford. Salute to his entire team. Salute to Omaha, Nebraska. You feel me? Now, my thing is, as far as the fights that I want from Terence Bud Crawford, and I'm talking about as a fan, I'm a customer, homie. You feel me? I'm a customer, homie. As far as the fights that I want to see from Terence Bud Crawford, and I'm talking about me, I'm talking about JuniorTheTruth. I'm talking about the orchestrator, the curator. You feel me? I'm a curator, the curator of the Punch Junkie brand. I can speak for myself as a fan of the sweet science that one of the main fights I want to see Terence Bud Crawford fight is against Jaron Boots Ennis. I would rather see him fight Jaron Boots Ennis than Canelo Alvarez. I would rather see Terence Bud Crawford fight Jaron Boots Ennis than see him fight a rematch versus Errol Spence Jr. I would much rather see Jaron Boots Ennis. The fight that I want to see from Terence Bud Crawford is Jaron Boots Ennis. That's the fight I want to see. I don't want to see anything else. Okay? I don't want to see anything else. Period. K_ says, I said it would behoove them to fight Boots at 47 because by the time he gets to 54, he'll be then came all the way into himself. I believe that, like I said, you know what I mean? And I agree with you, KG. But then I believe also that Terence Bud Crawford is exactly who he says he is. I do. And I believe that Jaron Boots Ennis is the young lion, the young up-and-coming hungry lion, and he's coming for that spot. And I am one of the last real fans of the sweet science where I want to see that matchup while it still potentially makes sense. Okay. So now this is where I'm getting a little achy breaky. You feel me? This is where I'm getting a little achy breaky. Hold on though. Before I go into why I'm getting achy breaky, let me make this quick pause.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the Black, yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Black, yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
One time for the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted groomer products specifically with you in mind, so be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. Salute to everybody, street team, brand ambassadors, Big Doc over there in the lab, and just salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Man, if I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. All right, so now back to what I was saying. So now I get this when I say Jaron Boots versus Bud Crawford, I get an unimaginable amount of pushback. You know what I mean? He don't need to take that fight, and that fight don't need to happen, and that fight ain't ready. And blah, 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 blah. And Boots ain't ready. Boots ain't this. Boots ain't done nothing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. You feel me? So now, usher in the double standard. We just had Vergil Ortiz have a fight against Serhai Boachuk this weekend. And it is a fight. It was a very close fight, first of all. And Serhai Boachuk, I believe, was like 24-1. It was a fight that was very close. And it's a fight that I mean, it was a very, very close, very close. He won a majority decision, but it's a fight that a lot of people believe that he lost. Max DeLuca scored at 113-113. David Sutherland scored at 114-112. Steve Weisfeld scored at 114-112, and it was for the WBC interim world, the interim title at 154. So immediately following that fight, in comes the conversation of Terence Bud Crawford versus Terence Bud Crawford versus Vergil Ortiz. And I've been listening because this is what I do. Like I'm like a sniper, man. I sit at the rooftops. I'm an elephant. I don't forget nothing. You feel me? I'm very strategic, and I sit back and I listen for the commentary, and I say, all right, surely everybody was riding on Boots, talking about Boots wasn't ready. Boots gets hit too much. Boots is Boots. He ain't ready. Boots don't need to fight Terence Bud Crawford. No. He not ready. It's not time. I don't want to see that fight. Blah, 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 blah. And so I'm sitting there and I listen and I hear Turkey Al-Sheikh, the big Turk, salute the Turk, say that the fight that they want next is Vergil Ortiz versus Terence Bud Crawford. And I'm thinking to myself as a fan, and now I'm gonna keep it funky. I gotta keep it funky because I'm like, man, I thought we were in pursuit of with the Riyadh season and Turk Al-Sheikh. I thought we were in pursuit of the biggest fights, like the biggest and the best fights. Vergil Ortiz versus Terence Bud Crawford is not that. And I'm listening for all of the feedback because I'm gonna hear somebody say Vergil Ortiz is not ready. I don't want to see that fight. I hate that fight. It's not time. Terence Bud Crawford don't have to fight Vergil Ortiz. He don't need to fight Vergil Ortiz. It's a waste of time to fight Vergil Ortiz. It proves nothing. Blah blah blah. All the same shit that I was hearing when we talked about Bud Crawford versus Jaron Boots Ennis. My brother B About It Farms in the building. He said, man, Vergil ain't nothing but a bigger version of Pitbull Cruz. Laugh out loud. Get the fuck out of here. Joe Delaney, salute to you. Salute to you, Joe Delaney. 704 Joe, what's up with you, homie? Salute to my brother, my Heart Nation Sports Podcast in the building. What's good with you, bro? Surely I'm going to hear this feedback, man. And guess what? The damnedest thing, y'all, I haven't heard that feedback. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard the same level of vitriol for the Vergil Ortiz versus Terence Bud Crawford fight that I did for I'm not hearing the same naysayers for Crawford versus Ortiz that I did and I have and I still do for Bud versus Boots Ennis. And so I'm noticing something. There's an inconsistency here, man. And this is why you got to be careful with this shit. Like, you got to be careful with what you do as a boxing pundit. You got to be careful as a boxing fan. You got to be careful because it's very, it's very difficult to stay solid. I'm telling y'all, it's very difficult. You understand what I'm saying? And people salute to my family. People say to me like, man, you solid. You stay consistent, blah, blah. You know, they say that to me. And I'm going to tell you, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to stay solid. It is very difficult to stay consistent. You understand what I'm saying? Supreme Beast Box Talk says, salute JuniorTheTruth, Vergil trash. True indeed. But he do fight at the same weight class as Bud, though. Bro, that's an easy fix, bro. That's no excuse, bro. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix, bro. We know that. We not finna do that. We not finna do that, Red. Salute to my brother Cadillac Red, man, and the Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Y'all should be over there, man, on the Beltway with my family. Man, but we not finna do that, bro. We not finna do that, bro. Oh, that's an easy fix, but Jaron has already said he can go up. Jaron already said he can actually fight both fights. He can fight in both divisions. He said, I want him to go up there and pursue those fights. But my issue is, this is my issue, bro. This is my issue. Where is the pushback? Because we heard the same pushback when they fought at the same division, Red. When Bud was undisputed at 147 and they were at the same division, we had the same pushback, Red. It's inconsistent, bro. It's inconsistent. It is extremely inconsistent. And this is why I say you got to be careful when you do this. You got to be careful when you're talking about Boots ain't ready. You got to be careful when we say this stuff, bro. Boots Ennis, 32-0, 29 knockouts. Currently, he is the IBF champion at 147 pounds. You can count on probably on damn near one hand. You damn sure don't need no more than two. You can count the number of rounds that Boots has been in there and has been competitive. Vergil Ortiz is 22-0 with 21 knockouts. This fight was the first fight he didn't score a knockout. You look at his resume and you go up and down. Outside of, you see Maurice Hooker, you see Thomas Delorme, and you see Igis Kavalauskas. And outside of them, bro, you don't see nobody you recognize. You look at, because, and this is for my he ain't fought nobody argument. When you look at Boots Ennis, you see David Avanesian, you see Thomas Delorme, you see Lipinets, and then there's a whole bunch of other folks that we not gonna recognize. So all I'm saying is Vergil Ortiz is on the same level or below Jaron Boots Ennis. And so much, in fact, that when the conversation comes up about Vergil Ortiz versus Jaron Boots Ennis, Vergil Ortiz's camp says, no, not yet. That fight is about 5 to 6 years away. Bro, if Jaron Boots Ennis is not ready for a Terence Bud Crawford fight, even though he's 32-0, then what makes Vergil Ortiz ready for that same fight at 22-0? At some point, we're going to have to become consistent. At some point, man, we got to become consistent. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, I'm really going to tell you the truth. I expect more out of Turk Ali Sheik. I expect more out of His Excellency, the Turk Ali Sheik. I expect more out of that, man. I respect more. I expect more. I don't, the Canelo versus Bud fight, okay, whatever. That's not going to happen. That's not finished. That's going to fall through. The very next fight, man, Vergil Ortiz, that's not a big fight. That's a fight that's going to, honestly speaking, well, I won't say that, because Bud has become, he is a draw. He is a draw, and he does have the star power. So I'm not going to say that fight won't do well, because it will do well, and it's going to do well because of Bud. But that is not the best fight to be made, man. That's not the best fight to be made at 154. That's not the best fight that could be made at 154. They can start negotiating with Boots Ennis today and make that fight happen. They can start negotiating with Boots Ennis today and make that fight happen. And if they're not making that fight happen with Boots Ennis, because Boots obviously said that he's willing to move up. So if they're not making that fight happen right now, the question that you have to ask yourself as a fight fan is why? He already invited himself to 154K_. He already invited himself, KG. He's already said and said what he's willing to do. He done already said it, bro. This ain't we not finna play crazy, bro. We not finna play crazy. We get up here, we watch this boxing all day, every day. We listen to the interviews. We do this. We talk boxing. We are well-versed in what's going on. You feel me? And if we not, then we got to get our bars up. You feel me? If we not, then we got to get our bars up. We got to get our bars up because Boots Ennis has already said he's willing to go to 154. He already said that he can see himself campaigning as a world champion between 154 and 147. He's already said that. He's already said that. He's already made that stake, that claim. He's already invited himself to the division. Already. And we know, KG, from watching, we know from watching KG, because KG, you know what you're looking at. You know that Boots Ennis can go to 154 and be A-okay. And he'll fit right into the current landscape of the division. Jaron Boot, man, you can't, and I'm not, and at this juncture, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't. Let's take Jaron Boots Ennis and his campaign to 154 and all that out of it. Let's take that out of it. I need to compare the energy for the energy, the fan energy, the dear inconsistent boxing fan energy from the Crawford versus Ortiz at 154. I need to have that same I want to compare and contrast that energy to the Crawford versus Boots Ennis at 147 when he was undisputed. It's that simple. Be About It Farm says, if Bud ain't fighting Boots or Charlo, who the hell else y'all want to see him fight at 154, bro? Who you want to see him fight? Baby, you want to see him fold up Fundora's big ass like a beach towel? Is that it? You want to see him fold up Fundora? Like, bro, who y'all want to see? Who is a big fight at 154, bro? Who is a big fight at 154? If it's not Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis versus Terence Bud Crawford is the biggest fight at 154, and Boots Ennis ain't even at 154. Let's bicker. That is the biggest, best fight at 154, and Boots Ennis ain't even at 154. What's up with it, OG Mr. Mon? Salute to you. Salute to Red. Red says he hasn't moved anywhere though. Say what you would do is totally different than doing it. You can say you coming to the reunion, but until you get your ticket scanned, JuniorTheTruth don't know you. You feel me? Until you get your ticket scanned, I don't know you. Man, bro, I get it, bro. I get it, right? But this the deal, bro. If he moves to 154, and these dudes is going to do the same thing to him that he was doing at 147, then what's the point? When he's already established and already at 147. Now you got to pull me up, man. You got to invite me to the table. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. But I agree with what you're saying somewhat, because I've been the person that said he needs to go up there to 154 and he needs to head off all of the competition. You feel me? He needs to go up there and get a hold of one of them titles and make it so that bro, I'm in this mix. So I do agree that he need to go up there and start heading off the competition, and he need to start getting to folks before he need to go up there and beat up Vergil Ortiz before he do. He needs to press the IBF, because the IBF, they gonna make it do what it do. So he can press the IBF to get up there and get in line for the IBF title. You feel me? He can do that. He can do that. The IBF be standing on business. But ultimately, man, when it's all said and done, bro, like, man, I'm trying to tell you, at 147, bro, is Boots Ennis. They still got Spence there, but we know Spence ain't going back to 54. You got Stanionis, who's ranked at number 3, Mario Barrios at number 4, Connor being at 5, Ryan Norman Jr. at 6, Soliman Sisoskio at number 7, Shakaram Giasov at number 8, Alexis Roca at 9, Jin Sasaki at 10, bro. Man, if he don't get the fuck away from that division, bro. I'm trying not to cuss, man. If he don't get away from that division and take yourself to 154 and go get funky like a monkey, where you got Terence Bud Crawford, Sebastian Fundora, Israel Madrimov, Tim Tszyu, Vergil Ortiz, Erickson Lubin, Serhii Boachuk. I don't know who Bakram Matialavis is. I don't know who he is. Jesus Ramos Jr. and my young shooter Xander Zayas. Man, if you don't get in there and get in that mix and go get you an Erickson Lubin fight, and then put pressure on Tim Tszyu, you know what I'm saying? Or go in there and jump in there with Madrimov and make it do what it do. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, man, what are we doing, man? He needs to go to 154. But my question is, where's the same energy? Because I don't hear the same negative energy when they said that they're going to pursue a fight for Bud versus Vergil Ortiz. Nobody wants to see that damn fight. Y'all go play with somebody else, man. Don't nobody want to see that damn fight, bro. Y'all go play with somebody else. And the energy ain't the same. It's inconsistent. When the subject, and just like what we doing in here now, when the subject of Boots Ennis versus Bud Crawford comes up, y'all all start putting up barriers. And this is the other thing I noticed. Y'all only do that shit to black fighters. Everybody. Y'all only do it to black fighters. Y'all don't do it to nobody else. Nobody else gets that treatment. Hey, Lala D, if I said he ain't going back to 54, I didn't mean that. I meant 47 because he's still in the 147 rankings. Y'all only do that to black fighters, bro. Y'all only do that to black fighters. Be About a Farm said, Bozy said they're clearing out 147 first, so that fight ain't happening. Man, that is gonna do it. That's gonna be a tremendous blow to Boots' career. That's gonna be a tremendous blow if they stick around and clear out 147. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if Terence Bud Crawford gets off the hook, never fighting Boots Ennis, Boots is not gonna have another super fight at 147 or 54. His super fight is not. He's not gonna have a super fight. He's not gonna have a super fight because there's nobody else that has a super fight. Potential on the horizon. Nobody else there. Nobody else there, bro. I've heard them say that they was gonna clear out 147, and then I also heard Jaron Boots Ennis say that he'll go up and he can fight at both divisions. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But back to my point is I don't hear the same energy for the Ortiz versus Crawford fight that I did for Crawford versus Boots Ennis. And that's my whole argument. You feel me? That's my whole argument. Lala D says, you mean if Boots gets off the hook not fighting Bud? So she's doing the fan thing. I'm a fan. I'm talking about doing the fight. I'm not even trying to choose a side right now. I'm saying that that's the best fight at 154 right now. Y'all give me a fight at 154 that's better than Boots Ennis versus Bud Crawford. We can't even get to choosing sides yet because we got to get the fight. That's the best fight at 154. And Boots ain't even fought a fight at 154 yet. And that is the best fight at 154. Supreme said Eddie just put that money up on Boots. He not trying to lose this early in the game. See, this is it. I'm not talking about none of that business stuff. I ain't talking about who shot John. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing, bro. I'm a customer, homie. I'm a customer, bro. I pay with my bread. You feel me? I pay with my money, my hard-earned money. You got to give me the product. I want to make my funk the P-Funk. I don't care nothing about none of that stuff. If they want their money, then they should provide the best fights. If they want their money. You feel me? If they want that money. Period. Yeah, if you want that money. If he want that money. So I don't know. Salute to Craig L. What's good with you, homie? Salute. Let me see. I done lost all the comments, man. I done lost. Okay. OG Ma said it's gonna take him 2 years minimum to unify in a division with no big fights. All the big dogs will be gone from 154. It's that simple, Mr. Ma. Like it's that simple, bro. The way this boxing stuff go, how you gonna clear out a division and you only fight 2 fights a year? You know how long that's gonna take? You won't even be able to get all the other champions in the ring within 2 years. You feel me? It's gonna be at least 2 years. And ain't none of those fights big fights. And you got all of these big fights, bigger fights at 154. Fondora versus Boots is a big fight. Boots versus Tim Tszyu, especially if they do it in Australia, big fight. Him versus Boots versus Lubin is a big fight. Boots versus Charlo. Come on, bro. Boots versus Bud Crawford, the biggest fight at 154. Like, man, come on, bro. He gonna waste his time clearing out 147, bro. The best fight is at the best the best fight is at excuse me, is at 154. Stonehaven said Bud Ortiz has to happen. What you mean? Has to happen, bro. He said if Bud wants undisputed, he has to fight Vergil. Vergil just got the interim title, bro. He's not the full champion at the WBC champion. He had the interim title. He got the interim title, bro. Bud can go and chase that fight down, whatever the case may be. But if you were around here for the premise of the conversation, then you would understand my point. And my whole point of the conversation is addressing the inconsistency with regard to the energy behind the Terence Bud Crawford versus Ortiz fight versus Terence Bud Crawford and Boots Ennis fight. The energy ain't the same. And I happen to believe that Winston Lee said Bud versus Charlo. Mahari says, then why say anything about it when Boots never fought? Bro, you just be in here talking, bro. You be bringing, like, you just be talking, and when you do that, you don't bring any value to the conversation, bro. We done already established that the man said he's willing to go to 154. And they already had dust at 147 because Bud was undisputed at 147 and Boots was a mandatory, bro. There's already the dust. It's already there. So the conversation is relevant, bro. Man, what's up, Brent Fox? Salute, bro. MJ's Total Health and Wellness in Richmond says, I've been telling my peeps for 2 years that Boots Legacy's fights will be at 154. All of them, man. All of them. Be About a Farm says Boots will be lucky if he gets Brian Norman now. He's been elevated. Now he's been elevated to champion. Man, ultimately, I guess I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to slide out. If Boots Ennis is not ready for a Terence Bud Crawford fight, as everybody has said, and it's not time for that, and they don't want to see it, and blah, 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 then you mean to tell me, in my Judge Joe Brown voice, you mean to tell me that Vergil Ortiz is, and there's absolutely no pushback from the potential pursuit of a Vergil Ortiz versus Terence Bud Crawford fight? But you mean to tell me that Jaron Boots Ennis ain't ready? And you don't want to see that fight? And Bud don't have to fight Jaron Boots Ennis? Man, at some point, we got to get back to being boxing fans. My little sister Shade Girl, she said, I believe Boots is ready. I want to see it. Be About It Foreign said, when did Ortiz become a world beater? And he just lost his last fight, man. He just lost his last fight. Robert Singleton says, how's Boots not ready? And he already got 32 fights, bro. 32 fights in. Bud got 41. Bud got 9 more fights to him, bro. 9 more fights. Like, how is he not ready? It don't even make sense, bro. You can't make it make sense. Boots Ennis is ready. Boots Ennis is ready. Boots Ennis is more ready than Vergil Ortiz. Boots Ennis versus Terence Bud Crawford is a better fight than Terence Bud Crawford versus Vergil Ortiz. Like, no matter how you slice it, spin it, none of that. No matter what you do with it, no matter if Boots at 147 or 154, if Bud Crawford's at 154 or pursuing a fight at 168, Boots Ennis versus Terence Bud Crawford is bigger than Boots Ennis is bigger than Canelo versus Bud. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Lala D said, even if he isn't ready, we want to see it. That's the fight we want to see. You can keep all this other stuff, man. You can keep all this. Vergil Ortiz is going to go out there in his next fight. If it's not versus Bud Crawford or whatever, he's going to go out there in his next fight and probably lose. Or he's going to go back on the shelf and try to let all this die down. You feel me? He's going to go back and let all this die down. But, man, when it's all said and done, and salute to Vergil Ortiz for coming back strong. Let me say that, because he has been on a damn near 2-year layoff. You feel me? He, had the illnesses and things he was dealing with. He's come back. He's fought 3 times this year. So salute to him. He fought in January. He fought again in April, and then he just now fought in August. So salute to him doing what young champions are supposed to do by way of activity. So salute to him on that. Not knocking Vergil Ortiz. What I am saying is that the energy is not the same, period. It's not the same. Mahari Nation says, I'm going to wait and see the situation, but Bud will never fight Boots, in my opinion. And that's, I can see that. And that is a very, very, very big problem. And therein lies the problem with the sport of boxing. And therein lies the shit that we talk about. You feel me? Because that's the stuff that we talk about. We talk about not getting the big fights. We talk about fights marinating too long. We talk about the best not fighting the best. We talk about all of the strategic moves. We talk about the sanctioning bodies. We talk about people coming in, like for me, Turk Al-Sheikh coming in. He's saying we're here to provide the best fights and do the best fights and I want to see the best fights. Okay, cool. And then we pursue Bud Crawford versus Vergil Ortiz at 154. That's not the best fight, bro. Boots, like everybody, like the family saying, not Boots, I'm sorry, Bud versus Jermell Charlo is bigger than that fight. Jermell Charlo, in all his activity, is a bigger fight than that. I wish we would figure out a way to be consistent. I wish we could figure out a way to be consistent. And I'm still going to be listening, and I'm still going to be watching, and I'm still going to be trying to see all of the boxing pundits who are saying or not saying anything about the Vergil Ortiz versus Bud Crawford fight. I'm listening for all of the he ain't ready. It's not time for that. There's no way. I don't want to see that fight. Bud ain't got to fight him. I'm listening for all of that, period. Forever G's says, Bozy and Espinoza knew Showtime was going out of business. So why not take the Black Prime loyal to Showtime was the Black Prime loyal to Showtime was the answer. Why not taking the Black Prime loyal to Showtime was the answer. So what's this big money fight Bud is finna get? as far as for Bud, the big money fight is gonna be versus the fight versus Canelo, which Canelo ain't finna fight him. Canelo ain't finna fight him. Canelo and Turk Al-Sheikh cussing each other out and having a PP contest, because Canelo Alvarez, y'all have allowed him to believe that he ain't got to fight nobody and he can go do whatever he want to do within the sport. Y'all got him believing he untouchable, running around here sitting on podcasts and interviews with fucking sunglasses on. You feel me? Got his hater blockers on. Getting ready to fight Edgar Berlanga. Man, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. A whole nother conversation. Salute to my brother 503 Lion in the building. He says all these champs should be mixing it up. Verge, Mel, Boots, Charlo, and Bud. Period. And if they ain't doing that, bro, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. If his Boots ain't ready for Bud, then how's Vergil Ortiz ready? Queen 71 said Bud should only be trying to get undisputed at 154. 154 has always been a Round Robin division. Let's get to it. Salute, Rodney. What's good with you? Anyway, man, I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to get back and get to the get back to moving in motion, man. I do. JDM, salute. He says salute the Junior. Great work you did over the weekend. Been watching from the UK. Salute, bro. Salute to it's the work that we did, man. Salute to my team. Salute to Queen 71. Salute to Trill Wheel. Salute to Sweet Tea. Salute to 78 Sports TV. Salute to everybody that came out and made it. You feel me? It was a wonderful weekend, bro. But I appreciate you. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment says Charlo, Andrade, Wilder, Joshua, Floyd Thurman are fights that we should have experienced. My brother Supreme B said, hold up, JuniorTheTruth. When they was at 147, Buzz sent Boots a contract, and his daddy said, nah, we not crossing the street. So what are we talking about? What are we? They sent Boots a contract? So they sent Boots a contract? Is that what we saying? Supreme Beast? So Boots got a contract from Bud Crawford when they was at 147. You know, I'm definitely not above being I'm definitely not being above being corrected. As far as them, yeah, I need that. You're gonna have to prove. I need that source, bro. I need that source. I need that. But to answer your question, though, what we're talking about is the inconsistency of the fans. And what we're talking about with regard to the inconsistency of the fans is that the fans are saying, okay, my brother 503 Lion said he got a call from Black Prime. He said he got a call from Black Prime. But what I'm saying is from the fans' perspective, because this show is about, it says, you see it scrolling across the bottom, it says, dear inconsistent boxing fans. And so they so what we're saying is the fans are not vilifying the Vergil Ortiz, or not vilifying. They're not disrespect. They don't have the same negative energy for the Vergil Ortiz versus Bud Crawford fight that they do for the Boots Ennis versus Bud Crawford fight. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because it's very, 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 very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Yeah, I need that source though, bro. Supreme, man, send me that source, bro. I need that. You got my numbers, bro. I need that. I need that. I need that. But anyway, man, I gotta get out of here. Man. Salute to you. And then even still with that, so if there was an offer and they didn't like the offer and they didn't take the offer, similar to the offer that Terence Bud Crawford got when they were doing the Spence fight early, trying to do the Spence fight early on, and he went a different direction and didn't take the Spence fight, and went on and fought David Avanesian on Black Prime. Those things happen. That shit happens. You feel me? So if it's good for the goose, why wouldn't it be good for the gander? in any fucking way. What does any of this have to do with the energy that I'm talking about? I'm talking about the energy. Why nobody is vilifying the Vergil Ortiz versus Bud Crawford fight when they vilified Bud Crawford versus Boots Ennis? That's the question. I can't believe I can't believe I just allowed y'all to come in here and muddy up the chat and murk up the water and all this mud and murk and muck. All this shit is exactly what's wrong with the sport of boxing. And that's why we don't get the best fucking fights. That's why this chat, this argument, these straw mans, all this bullshit is why we can't get the best fights. Because we come in and we fuck this shit up. It's plain and simple. The best fight at 154 is Terence Bud Crawford versus Boots Ennis, and Boots Ennis ain't even at 154. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Tay Brown, what's up, baby? Salute to you. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Y'all be sure to come over to www.punchjunkie.com. Come tap in with the Punch Junkie Network, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. Also, go get all your latest, greatest news in the sport of boxing over at www.punchjunkie.com. You also can go get your merchandise, everything over at punchjunkie.com. This is JuniorTheTruth signing off, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise. I'm Ohio-born, player-made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
One, two, and I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up dailies, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.